Good afternoon. I've been asked a question, and I've been asked this a few times. Is Melania Trump's handler? Now, I'm just going to give you what the cards have come out. Now, there is a card here that I need to get some more clarification on. But let's look and see what the cards have to say and see if we can figure this out. So the overall thing here, looking at this reading, is either the takeaway or the theft. And I think it's the takeaway, what they're carrying, what they're doing, and feeling this being pushed to the edge. The sacrifice, there's a sacrifice of light. So sacrificing the light, or sacrificing the truth. And when it comes to what's being worked on for the future, okay? So that's what we have above it. Sacrificing, a sacrifice being made and working on the future. So what is it that she is sacrificing here? But let's go ahead and see what the other cards. So this is revolving around the karma card, okay? Karma, where this is revolving around. Going into it, we have the man of power. Now, this is what I want to look and see. Is this man of power Trump, or is it Putin? Okay, we're going to have to look at that. So what's happening now is not liking the harvest, the challenges, stuff she's holding on to, information she's got. The outcome is what's being given out here. Now, on one side of it, we have distancing from this opportunity. So was she contacted by Putin to give the goods on Trump? And is that what she walked away from, that opportunity to do that? Okay. That's why I'm questioning this. She's got goods, and she knows, like I said, exactly what happened to Ivana. Okay? So what is it that Melania is sacrificing, and who is she sacrificing it to? Let's look and see if this can tell us a little more. We might look at this as well. I think I'll hold this out and look at that as well. Some clarification on what this is revolving around. Okay, so let me get these cards here and let's get them shuffled up and see what we have. So we're going to look into those two elements. We're going to look at who this man of power is and what is the karma thing that this is revolving around, okay? What is the truth that's being sacrificed? What is it she's working on for her future? So above it, we have, that's usually my card for democracy or DOJ, that she is surrendered to that when it comes to what? New information. Retreating. Deeper information that is her cross to bear, and something new, deeper information. Maybe she is giving some information out there. Let's go ahead and do the karma card and see what that comes out with, okay? Because this is what's being held to and retreated from. So we're going to go ahead and look at the revolving, the karma card. Now, like I said, the thing I got today was she knows the secret about what happened to Ivana. And we know that she knew Epstein quite well. I think when we're done with this, we'll pull cards and see if Ivana was a handler for Trump. Things are overturned, hung upside down, seeing from a different view when it comes to the emotion. Okay? Some arguments, some struggles. Struggling with what's known from a different view. Now, who is that that's walking away from protection and conversations, struggling, argumentative conversations? Walking away, he's leaving protection. Okay? I'll leave you to decide what you think that means. Okay? Things are overturned when it comes to these emotions, and we have this walking away from protection, leaving protection. And we've got the arguments going, conflict going when it comes to conversations. Okay? It's still mysterious. Okay? Now let's go ahead and do the cards for Ivana. I'm going to ask, was Ivana Trump's handler? Was Ivana Trump's handler? Now, like I said, something is mysterious. Ivana knew something, and she was taken out when, I guess, this non-disclosure agreement was ending. So what we have is the family, okay? The family. We have democracy. And what's crossing it, what's being held on to, trying to hold on to things. That could also be the Trump family. Going into it, the deception, some sort of a deception taking place. The fox, a deception. And slow walking things and needing protection. Holding on to that. So that's not looking good. There was some deception about the family, democracy, etc. That's not good with Ivana. Okay. It's kind of funny that when Trump got married, he's married to Melania and he's married to Ivana. Okay? So going into it, there was a lot of things up in the air. So it wasn't that everything was really grounded. It was a lot of other things going on with that. And it's about where this revolved to, where this went to. The challenge was this ending. Mentally repressed, taken out. Okay? The outcome was getting away with it. This death. Because I think there was so many things up in the air that she could have moved on, that she knew, again, about the family, some deception. Not good. So one side of it, we have the sage, somebody that knows. The other side of it, what was built, how it was built, and at the center of it all revolving is about this loss. This loss that took place because she knew too much how things were built, what happened. Okay, she was taken out because she knew too much about the takeaway, the theft, and we have our little Russian guy there with how things were built. About the whole family, okay, and democracy, etc., and the deception that was there. And, I think she was holding on to this stuff and she needed the protection. She had this shell around her, slow walking things. She knew too much. I would say she was giving up information. Okay? Yeah. And don't forget, the first thing that happened when Trump got into office, he wanted a back channel to Russia. Okay? Donnie Jr. went to the Russian embassy to send up a back channel so they didn't find out because they didn't want the FBI, CIA, etc. to know what they were talking to Russia about. So he has, and I think this goes back when I see this about the family and democracy underneath of it, that there was a lot of deception there, a lot of craftiness going on about how they were holding on to monetary and stuff and how they were insulated. It really does not look good. It looks like the whole thing, and I think this goes back even before Trump to his daddy. I think it looks like things have been going on in there being micromanaged for quite some time. This just gives me the creeps, this whole reading. I'm just feeling really, I'm just getting that feeling, tingling going up the spine, that it's just, like where the hair, the back of your neck would stand up, something like that, where they say that. It's that feeling of just, yeah. It is not a good feeling. Yeah. It's just like I just see a whole pit of vipers in there. Literally looking down in this pit, and all these vipers, venomous things, are crawling over one another. And it's just, yeah, there's a lot more underneath of how they got their money and things as well. Yeah. Just nasty, nasty, nasty. So I'm going to leave that here. Take it for what you will. Yeah. Thank you for your question.